Good day, and thank you for requesting to watch this video. This video is about Share Tron Smart contracts. Before we start looking at everything in the business, there's just one or two thoughts I would like to share with you. First of all, once again, I really want to thank you for looking at this video. And at the end of the video, if you want to have more information or sign up, please go back to the person that sent you this video. Because my name is Otto and I'm making this video on behalf of myself and my team. So my team members will also be sending out this video. And should you join, you will also be able to use this video to recruit people. So first of all, I want to just mention that you are now looking at the business opportunity. This is not just some wishy-washy thing that you're going to make a few quick bucks out or get rich quick. This is a business. So what I'm giving you here now, I'm giving you a business proposition or a business plan. And that will take time. I'm not going to send you a short video to whet your appetite and then you answer it and I send you. I'm sending you information now because if in any other situation, if you wanted to buy a business, you would go to the business, you look at the books, you look at everything of the business, and then you will make a decision. It might take you 2 or 3 days or a week or a month. It doesn't matter. So this video might be on the long side, but once you've watched this video, you will be able to make an informed decision whether you're going to spend your 100 Rand to start this business with. And I really would like to hear from you at the end of the video. You're saying, listen, here's my 100 Rand. I really want to get involved in this business. Because for me, this is a business. I'm running this as a business. And even if you do it part-time or full-time, doesn't matter. If you run a business, some people run a part-time business from their house or from wherever, but they still also do it professionally. They run it as a business. And that's what I would like you to see this as a business opportunity. Then one other thing, which I get often, people would say, listen, if I have to talk to other people, don't send me information. So my question is, how are you going to do business if you're not connecting to people? I still have to find any business in the world where you can run a business without connecting to anybody. If you, the owner of a spa, you connect to your customers. They come to your spa, they buy your goods. If you're a garage owner, you sell petrol, people bring their cars, they fill up. If you're a hairdresser, people will come to you, you cut their hair, and that is how it's a business. So this business is also about connecting people to also buy a smart contract. That's all. There's no products that you have to buy and resell or anything like that. You start with your 100 Rand. It's actually less than 100 Rand. I'll show you now actually how much it is. It's actually less than 100 Rand. But let's say it's 100 Rand. And then you show people the video like I'm showing you now. And if they understand the numbers and they can buy into it, then they connect to the business. That's all that's about it. So don't let your fear of talking to people and saying, no, where I'm going to get people, because your cell phone, your contacts, your WhatsApps, all of there are people. There's currently 59 million people in this country. Surely you're gonna be able to find 4 or 5 people that you can do business with. These and the nice thing about this business, you don't have to sign up hundreds, thousands of people to make money. I'll show you how by just signing up 5 or 6 or 10 people. Not signing up, connecting is the word that I want to use. Connecting, say between 5 and 10 people. What kind of income you can earn from this business. So thank you for listening to that. And now let's move on to the first stage of this presentation. In this presentation, you'll hear we talk about Tron, blockchain, smart contracts, and cryptocurrency. So please don't now run away and say, no, 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 no. First of all, cryptocurrency is not Forex. I know a lot of people are adverse to Forex because Forex hasn't got a good name. This has got nothing to do with Forex. It's all about cryptocurrencies. About a month ago, I knew nothing about cryptocurrency. The only cryptocurrencies that I knew of was Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then once I started doing this, I realized there's a lot of different cryptocurrencies out there. And that is the future. The future, how we're going to do business, is through currency, cryptocurrencies, blockchains, smart contracts. So get your head around that and enjoy this new movement where you can make money. So I've put together a short video that will explain to you quickly what is cryptocurrency, what is a blockchain, what is a smart contract, and what is Tron. So let's just have a look at this quickly.
Today, cryptocurrencies have become a global phenomenon known by most people, but understood by few. In 2018, you'll have a hard time finding a major bank, accounting firm, software company, or government that hasn't researched cryptocurrencies or started a blockchain project. Beyond the noise and the press releases, many people often fail to understand the basic concepts. So let's walk through the whole story. What are cryptocurrencies? Satoshi invented Bitcoin in 2008 as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. To realize digital cash, you need a payment network with accounts, balances, and transactions. That's easy to understand. One major problem every payment network has to solve is to prevent double spending. That is, to prevent one entity from spending the same amount twice. Usually, this is done by a central server who keeps records of all the balances. In a decentralized network, you don't have this server, so you need every single entity of the network to do this job. Every peer in the network needs to have a full list with all the transactions to check if future transactions are valid, or an attempt to double spend. But how can these entities keep a consensus about these records? If the peers on the network disagree about one single minor balance, everything breaks. They need absolute consensus. Nobody knew how to achieve this until Satoshi proved it was possible. Cryptocurrencies are a key part of this solution. To illustrate this, we'll look at the transactions on the network. A transaction is a file that says, Bob gives X Bitcoin to Alice and is signed digitally by Bob. Once signed, the transaction is broadcasted to the network, sent from one peer to every other peer. This is standard P2P technology. Nothing special happening here. After a specific amount of time, the transaction gets confirmed. Only miners can confirm transactions. This is their job in a cryptocurrency network. They take transactions, stamp them as legitimate, and spread them in the network. After a transaction is confirmed by a miner, every node has to add it to its database. It has to become part of the blockchain. For this job, the miners are rewarded with cryptocurrency, for example, bitcoins. Anybody can be a miner. They just need to use some of their computer's power to qualify for the task. Every miner competes to solve a cryptographic puzzle. After finding a solution, a miner can confirm the transaction and add it to the blockchain. As an incentive to do this, they then receive a payment from the network in the form of a cryptocurrency. In this way, a network of independent actors are economically incentivized to maintain the legitimacy of the transaction history. So that's the gist of it. Cryptocurrencies are the key to the complex digital cash problem that Satoshi solved: how to maintain integrity and consensus across independent and potentially malicious actors. Cryptocurrencies are essentially the monetary incentive offered to anyone willing to keep the network secure.
When you vote, have you ever wondered whether your ballot is actually counted? If you meet someone online, how do you know they're who they say they are? When you buy coffee that's labeled fair trade, what makes you so certain of its origin? To be sure, really sure, about any of those questions, you'd need a system where records could be stored, facts could be verified by anyone, and security is guaranteed. That way, no one could cheat the system by editing records, because everyone using the system would be watching. Systems like this are on the horizon, and the software that powers them is called a blockchain. Blockchains store information across a network of personal computers, making them not just decentralized, but distributed. This means no central company or person owns the system, yet everyone can use it and help run it. This is important because it means it's difficult for any one person to take down the network or corrupt it. The people who run the system use their computer to hold bundles of records submitted by others, known as blocks, in a chronological chain. The blockchain uses a form of math called cryptography to ensure that records can't be counterfeited or changed by anyone else. You've probably heard of the blockchain's first killer app, a form of digital cash called Bitcoin that you can send to anyone, even a complete stranger. Bitcoin is different from credit cards, PayPal, or other ways to send money because there isn't a bank or financial middleman involved. Instead, people from all over the world help move the digital money by validating others' Bitcoin transactions with their personal computers, earning a small fee in the process. Bitcoin uses the blockchain by tracking records of ownership over this digital cash, so only one person can be the owner at a time and the cash can't be spent twice, like counterfeit money in the physical world can. But Bitcoin is just the beginning for blockchains. In the future, blockchains that manage and verify online data could enable us to launch companies that are entirely run by algorithms, making self-driving cars safer, help us protect our online identities, and even track the billions of devices on the Internet of Things. These innovations will change our lives forever, and it's all just beginning. To learn more about the urgent future of the blockchain, please visit iftf.org/blockchainfutureslab.
The basic function that applications and programs built on Ethereum use are called smart contracts. Smart contracts are digital agreements that execute automatically based on real-world inputs in data. It's best to think of them as an if-then statement. If condition A exists, then perform function B. Let's look at a simple example. The king has put the castle up for rent through the blockchain, and the rental payment has been made in cryptocurrency. The king must give the renter a digital entry key by a specified date. If the key doesn't come on time, the blockchain releases a refund. If it does, the smart contract validates and releases both the rental fee to the king and key to the renter. The smart contract works on the if-then premise, so the renter can expect a faultless delivery. If the king gives the renter the key, then he is sure to be paid. If the renter sends a certain amount of cryptocurrency, then the renter receives the key from the king. The code cannot be interfered with by either party without the other knowing, since all participants are simultaneously alerted and the code is open sourced, meaning it is publicly viewable. Smart contracts have applications far beyond improving the reliability and efficiency of rent collection. In fact, any processes that currently involves manual interactions between two parties can now be automated, and the value can be moved in real time over the blockchain rather than settling days later as with traditional banking. Ethereum and smart contracts are helping to build the smart economy, one in which slow manual processes prone to error and fees are replaced with automated processes that are completely transparent and trustworthy. The best part is that a middleman or any rent-seeking third party can be completely eliminated. Plus, apart from some gas fees to power the network, there is no charge to set up and deploy.
I'm Dustin Planow, the host of the Block Card Learn video series. Our Block Card Learn video series is designed to provide a quick and easy to understand overview on some of the most popular coins, tokens, and various digital assets available in today's crypto ecosystem. Thanks for watching, and please share these videos if you find them helpful. What is Tron? Tron was created in 2017 by a Singapore-based nonprofit organization called the Tron Foundation, and was designed to be a content-sharing blockchain platform that utilizes peer-to-peer networking. The primary focus of the Tron Foundation is to decentralize the web, specifically in regards to how users consume content. The Tron protocol is designed to remove the middleman between content creators and consumers by cutting unnecessary intermediaries. The Tron network is capable of 2,000 transactions per second. The Tron platform caters to users on social media, gambling sites, and most forms of online entertainment. They have a particular focus on online gaming. Tron's coin, Tron, is designed to be a universal coin that can be used across a multitude of gaming platforms as an alternative to a single proprietary coin per game. Their aim is to create a digital entertainment system where content can be freely shared in a cost-effective way. Users can also stake Tron to receive additional rewards. The Tron Foundation operates with three main goals in mind: for the development of Tron and TRX openness, fairness, and transparency in supporting the development team. The organization values compliance and regulation, which factors into their highly regarded status. Digital assets like this one are supported by Block Card, and you can use them to fund your Block Card account and make
Let's now go back to our presentation. So there is what it's about, and I wouldn't worry too much at this stage about what it's about, Tron and blockchain and smart contracts. You will learn that. Let's have a look at the opportunity. Now, here's some of the futures I would like to discuss with you. This contract is decentralized. That means it doesn't belong to anybody. It doesn't belong to a country. It doesn't belong to a company. It belongs to nobody. It's part of a blockchain smart contract. And it's got certain rules. And because it got written with certain rules, it's secure. Once that contract, smart contract is set up, nobody can change it. Nobody can scam you. Nobody can do anything because it's transparent. I mean, I can go into your account and see how many people you have connected to the business, what you earned. You can go into my account if you've got my reference, and you can see what I do. You can't do anything. You can't change anything, but you can see. So everything is as transparent. There's nothing to hide. This is not a scam. Nobody is going to scam you because when you connect people, I talk about connect, you get a referral direct bonus. That bonus goes into your wallet immediately. And once it's in your wallet, nobody can take it. Nobody can take it. It's yours. And the Tron that you receive, remember, you receive Tron. You don't take money. You get Tron, which is the cryptocurrency, which you can convert into money. And it's actually very easy because once you get going and you've built up a balance of Tron in your wallet, if you connect new people, all they do is they just pay the money into your account, and then you send them via a receive and send link, you send the Tron from your wallet to their wallet. So you don't even have to bother to go for exchanges to withdraw your money. You can, and we will show you how to do that. But you can also just get your money by helping the people that you connect. You send them the Tron, and they pay the money in your account, and you send them the Tron. You never send the Tron before they haven't made a payment, and you sure the money is in your account. That's just something I would like to mention. And as we said here, the payments are peer-to-peer. There's no third man. There's no middle party. There's no company that decides when they're going to pay you, how they're going to pay you, and you have to wait a week or whatever. I've been with another company. I'm not going to mention the names. I've put in a withdrawal on the 16th of July, and I eventually got my money the end of October, the 31st of October. So, and then this thing is, there's unlimited earnings. This thing has got no shelf life. It's not going to stop after a year. This thing can run for the next 2-3 years. As long as new people are connected, you can keep on earning and earning. And another thing is, this thing is anonymous. It doesn't take your name, your number, your address, no figure, no nothing. And it's ideal for also for young people. If you've got teenagers, learn them to be entrepreneurs. Give them the 100 Rand to start up, or lend it to them. They can give it back to you in Tron. In other words, it says, I'm going to give you the 100 Rand, but when you earn, I want that Tron value, the value of 100 Rand, I want the Tron back. Because sometimes it's better to do it that way than just to give. But so your children can also earn money from this. And as I said, there's no age limit. So let's now look at the opportunity. The opportunity consists of what we call two matrices or two compensation plans, compensation plan 1 and compensation plan 2. Now, compensation plan 1 and 2 both have got 16 levels. You see here, this number 1 is level 1, level 2, and level 3. And that is the amount of Tron that you need to start with the business is 100 Tron in level 1 and 100 Tron in level 2. So you need 200 Tron to start this business. That's all that you will need. Now, let's have a look on how much is 200 Tron. And the nice thing about the cryptocurrency, the value changes. You'll see here the value for 200 Tron is 76.69. When I signed up the beginning of October, that was 86 Rand. Okay, so it's now 76 Rand. But the reason why I say 100 Rand is that it's easier to transfer 100 Rand than to transfer 76 Rand 69. And there's also a little bit of charges. So once you've signed up with your 200 Tron, then there will be Tron left, and which you can just use in the future again. So to start up level 2 is going to cost you 200 Tron on level 1 and 200 Tron on level 2. So you're talking about 400 Tron. Now, when I'm going to, okay, I don't want to go ahead of myself. Let's just quickly have a look here on how it worked on level 1. Here you start at level 1. Okay, then you connect 3 people. The first 3 people, the Tron that they pay, in other words, on level 1, the 100 Tron that they pay goes toward you. So you receive 100 Tron there, and you receive 100 Tron there. So now you've got your 200 Tron. 2 payments to your wallet. So you got 200 Tron back. You needed 200 Tron to sign up. So now you've got your money back. Not your money, your Tron back. Indirectly your money. The third person that you signs up, that you connect to the business, that payment goes to your sponsor. And it will open up so that you can re-enter in this level. And please note, you only have to buy, you buy into a level only once. Now, once you've now opened up this level 1, now let's say you sign up, you connect the 4th person, then you will receive 100 Tron. You connect the 5th person, you receive 100 Tron. And when you connect the 6th person, your sponsor received 100 Tron. And again, and each person that you connect starts at level 1. Okay, so let's say you've connected 21 people. I'm myself is standing at 19. So that means I would have cycled 7 times. They call it a cycle. 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, so the more you refer, the more you earn. So here we are. To start on level 1, you start with 200 Tron. Okay. Then on level 2, you buy into level 2. You need 200 Tron D and 200 Tron D. You're going to need at level 2. But we're now on level 1, so you're going to get 200 Tron. So now when you So when one person, and let's say you've signed up your first person and he's now joined through level 1, and then he also joins in level 2, then you earn Tron again, okay? So that when you go to level 4 or level 3, you would already have made 200 Tron profit. That is your profit. Your profit is 200 Rand when you get to level 3. And level 4, it's also 200 Rand. Level 5, it's 500 Rand. But what you do is you utilize the Tron that you get to open up the next level. There will be always enough Tron to open up the next level. There's only one minor problem, small problem. If you open up level 1, but you haven't opened up level 2, and somebody that you've signed up here, connected, they open up the level 2, then you won't receive that Tron. That will then go to the person above you, which will be your sponsor. So it's very important that you keep ahead of the people that you connect to the business. I'm currently on to level 5 myself, that I've signed up to level 5 in both compensation plan L1 and compensation plan L2. So here's my suggestion. You can start with 100 Rand. That is the minimum, or 76 Rand as we just saw now. But my suggestion is that if you can afford it, start so that you can buy and open up level 1 and 2. So to do that on both levels, you're going to need 600 Tron. So let's have a look and see how much is 600 Tron. 600 Tron is 250 Rand. So let's say you add on a little bit more for the fees. So let's say it's going to cost you at today's rate 250 Rand to sign up for the first 2 levels. Which, if you can afford that, please, I say if you can afford it. If you cannot afford it, you only have got the 100 Rand to start with the Tron, with 200 Tron, that's fine. And that's where you're now going to go through. And now, why I'm saying you don't need a lot of people, because every person that you connect to the business is going to follow you through this. So imagine you've got 4 or 5 people following you. So let's say you get to level 6. Okay. So if a person signs up, follow you into level 6, he's going to pay 1,500 Tron for that level. So let's have a look how much is 1,500 Rand. So you're going to receive Tron to the value of 575 Rand. And now your business grow, and now eventually you are here on level 10. And a person follows you to level 10, and he's going to open up and he's going to pay you. Let's say you sign him up there, number 1, you're going to receive 5,000 Tron. But then at level 10, you've already made 4,000 Rand profit. But let's have a look, first of all, how much is 5,000 Tron? 5,000 Tron is worth 1,900 Rand that person is going to pay you. But already you've made 4,000 Rand. So let's have a look at 4,000 Tron profit that you've made. You convert that, that's 1,500. So you're going to, so by just reaching level 10, you're already talking 3,400 Rand income that you've generated. Now let's say you get to level 12, to level 16. That's where you want to be. Your profit will be 50,000 Tron, and the person will pay you 20. Each person that follows you through to level 16 will pay you 25,000 Tron. So let's have a look at that. That's 9,566 Rand for each person. There can be 5, there can be 10, there can be 20. And you've already made 50,000 Rand profit on that by just going through it, all the levels yourself. So that's 19,000 plus just on it. So you're talking nearly 50,000 by just reaching level 16 and have one person to follow you through. I just want to clarify that again for people to understand. You start at level 1. Then you move to level 2. We say you open up the level. You pay the 200 Tron. And then you go to 400 Tron for level 3 and so on. And so till you get to level 16 where you open up, and then once you've opened up that thing and you keep on connecting, say you got 20 people. You can have 20 people following you through all of these legs, and on all of them, you're going to collect. So you're going to collect on this level 1, you're going to collect 60 times from one person. In total, if you take the second leg, it will be 32 times that you will get income from one person. So let's now look at the total profit accumulated in level 1. It's 88,900. That is 34,000. That is the profit if a person follows you through all the legs up till leg 16. That is 88,900 Tron, which is currently worth, on today's exchange rate, the 3rd of November, 54,000 Rand that you can earn. So now let's say you got 10 persons following you through. You're talking 340,000. Let's say you got 2 persons following you through. You're talking 72,000, 68,000. Let's say you've got 1 person that's following you through. You earn 54,000. Where are you today? Do you have 54,000 Rand? That's why I said in the beginning, this is a serious business. And this is not if and buts. That is the fact. The contract is written. If a person follows you, you earn the money. So let's have a look at Matrix 2 or Compensation Plan 2L2. So here we work as this. Here are you. The first 2 people you sign up, that money goes to your global team members. And what that means is somebody will receive that money, that the person you sign up still stay your clients. They will still follow you through the system. But this is what we call spillover money, because you are also going to receive spillover monies from somebody else's sign up. But you must remember, in order to earn that spillover money, you need to be open on that level. So if you get spillover money into level 5, but you haven't opened up level 5 yet, then you won't get that the Tron that goes with that level. That's why I say when I get back just now, I'll explain to you something. When I said, you maybe look at opening up 2 legs, so that the money, the Tron that you make in level 1 and 2, you can utilize to open up your other legs as soon as possible. Some people open up they've got enough financing to open up their first 3 legs. But that is entirely up to you. As we said, the minimum to start with is 76 Rand actually. Okay, so when you look here, you'll see here, here's the same scenario. Your profit, when you get to the level 2, is already 200 Tron, then 600 Tron, and then 800 Tron on level 4, and so on and so on. And here again, you've got 16 levels. And here your profit, when you've made a profit, is 75,000 Tron. Let's have a look at 75,000 Tron that you earn. What is the value of 75,000 Tron? R28,760. That is the value of Tron on profit for just going through this now for cycle. Now, the total profit you would accumulate in this level is 178,200 Tron. So let's have a look at that. Let's convert that. That's 68,000 Rand on level 2. And if I'm not mistaken, we said on level 1, you're making another 59. So you're talking about over 80,000 Rand that you can make by people just following you through the system. It is amazing. And when You do accumulation of the two of them, 276,100. Let's have a look what that is. Convert is 102,000 currently. So if you have one person, just one person, who follows you through this whole system, your earnings will be 102,000 Rand from one person. Now imagine if you can have 5 persons following you. So let's just say 5 persons. I'm quickly going to do the calculation. I'm going to put a figure in here for you. That's the amount of Tron you would earn, 1.3 million. Convert that, that's 512,000 Rand. Remember, I said to you in the beginning, you don't need thousands of people to follow you. All you need is a few people who understands that this is a team thing and they need to follow you. That's all. And I've just shown you by getting 5 people, only 5 people to follow, your potential earnings is 500,000 Rand. From a startup of 100,000, from 100 Rand, nobody has ever shown me a business that is better than this. This is totally amazing. It is absolutely fantastic that you can start up with 100 Rand and earn this type of income. Now, all you have to do to start is you need to set up a Tron wallet, which we will help you. We will help you put money into the Tron wallets, and then we give you a link. You sign up with the link and you start working your business. That is what you want, what you have to do. It's as easy as that. And all you do is you show people a video, you connect the people, and I mean, these figures that I've just shown you, I can show you a lot of other figures, but I don't want to confuse you. But I mean, this figure that I've just shown you, doesn't that blow your mind? How long will it take you to earn 500,000 Rand? I'm not scared. Even if it takes me 2 years or 1 year, I don't mind. I don't mind how long it's going to take me. But at least I know if I've got 5 people following me through these 2 levels, I'm going to have 500,000 Rand. Isn't that enough motivation? And then when I show people the video, they tell me they want to go and think about it. I fail to understand after watching these figures that you still want to think about it. What do you want to think? Do you want to think about the effort that you're going to have to make, or think about 100 Rand that you might lose, or think about people not connecting, getting people to connect? I mean, if you show this to me, I will say to you, where can I sign up? Because this is the best plan I've ever seen in my life. But the problem is people always, and I say it really, and I say it with dearness in my heart, people always looking for a reason why they don't want to do the business. And that is unfortunately, that is the truth. And I just want to show you quickly some numbers. If you have got 3 people who follow you through the system, you've got 3 people that follow you through the system. In 3 levels, you're going to make 4,200 Tron. On 6 levels, 228,000. On 9, you're going to make 76,800. On 12, you're going to make 184. And on both levels, 16, you're going to make 532,800 Tron. Just with 3 people, not even 5. So let's have a look at that. What was that number again? 532,800. 532,800 number, 800. It is 204,340 Rand. Now, if that is not enough in motivation, and that is just for 3 people, just 3 people. Now let's say you can work a little bit harder, and you can get 6 people to follow you through the system. Then your income is going to be 620, 621. But now here's the big thing. If you can find 6 people, and those 6 people can find 6 people each, this is what you will earn, 2.2 million Tron. So let's have a look at 2.2 million Tron. That's 834,000 Rand. So by finding 6 people that can buy into your plan, and they can motivate their people and they can get 6, it's 800,000 Rand that you can earn. But you're going to tell to me, I know you're going to tell me, listen, but I'm not going to, people are not going to find 6 people. But even if you do all of that, wouldn't 400,000 Rand do something for you? And let's half that again. That's 200,000. Will 200,000 do something for you? So do you see why I'm going with this? There's no reason. You don't have to look for reasons not to do this business. The only reason why you want to do this business is the amount of money that you can make out of that. And all of that starts with 100 Rand. Now, I want to sweeten the deal for you to show you how much more your 100 Rand is becoming worth. Because since this thing was launched a month ago, they've now went into a second stage where they're going to launch, I think we heard it's going to be this week. Instead of 2 legs, there's going to be 3 legs. So I want to play this video to you so that you can see what the 3rd leg is going to be. And maybe by the time you join, this leg will also be available, because this leg is going to blow the income potential from this business out of the water. And I'm sure once you've seen this, you will come running and say, listen, here's my $100 or my 250 Rand, I'm in. So let us have a look at this presentation. This is the pudding on the deal. This is sweetening the deal. This is, when I saw this, I knew that I was on the right path. So let us just quickly wait for this thing to open up.
Going to be the best of all worlds, the best of, hey, your personal efforts, that working with your direct team efforts to get that spillover, and now introducing the new L3 compensation plan, which is going to pay you in depth. So let's get into this and let me show you exactly what I mean by that, okay? So before we get into the comp plan, I do want to let you know that all the pricing is going to remain the same on the L3. So just like the L1 and the L2, the same exact packages that you look at there is what you're going to look at here. So everything remains the same. You're not going to have to, memorize a whole new set of pricing or anything like that. It's right here for you. And I'm sure my slides, they're hopefully you guys can see them just as plain as day, but they look, the numbers are just the same, so you can match those up, okay? But let's get into this. And the reason why I wanted to start with the pricing is because what I'm going to be showing you here today are just some very small examples. But look at these pricing, try to remember a few of them, because I'm going to show you some examples of these and how the L3 comp plan can work. So without further ado, we're going to get this thing started. Now, I've got to ask for a little bit of participation here. I can't see everybody's faces, so I can't really tell if you guys are excited about this or not. So what I'm going to ask you right now is just for a little bit of presentation, just so I can get this out. I need to make sure, if you want to hear what's going on here, if you're excited about what we're about to do to change history, I want you to put a number 1 in the chat, or show me a number 1 if you got your video on. Let's give me a number 1. I've got to get a bunch of them because I want to get this out, but I don't want to just waste your time, right? I want to make sure that what I'm sharing with you here today is something that makes sense, that's something that you understand is going to be life-changing to you and your family. So here they come. Here are all the ones come. Awesome. For all y'all in your video, I appreciate it. We got a lot of people. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing rock and rolling. Thank you for the participation. All right. So, hold on here. Let me get into this. All right. Well, I'm trying to get into it here. All that build up, and now I can't get the thing to change. Isn't that hilarious? Okay, so introducing the brand new L3 Unilevel plan. Okay, what you're looking at here is a basic compensation plan that is very easy to understand. But if you understand numbers, you're going to understand the power of this. So I'm going to break this down for you in really simplistic terms, and then I'm going to show you some examples. Okay, the way that the Unilevel works is like this: L1, level 1, I mean L3. Level 1, basically what that means is this: every single time you make a personal sale from this point going forward on your L3, so the new platform, you're going to earn a 20% commission, right? So think about that. If someone comes all the way in, what is it? Let's just call it $5,000. That's a $1,000 commission to you, right? Now, why is that important? Well, you know, inside of a matrix, obviously the L1 is all about you. You do pass up that third sale. On L2, sometimes you pass up number 1, not sometimes, always pass up number 1 and number 2, right? So this platform right here, there's no pass ups. What you're looking at are straight numbers. So every single sale that's made inside of the L3, you're going to receive 20% as that personal sponsor, the person that you refer. Now, when they go out there and start referring people, and they start bringing people in, that's going to be considered your level 2 people. You're going to earn 10%, right? So pretty simple. Think about this. I think our number 1 producer in this company, I think that they've earned, let's say $300,000, and let's say 100,000 of that came from personal referrals. I'm making numbers up, by the way, so don't take that into consideration. That'd be a $10,000 payment to you because you would get 10% of what they did, right, on your level 2. Pretty cool deal, right? Level 3, also 10%. Same exact concept. We're building this, building this, building this. Every single level after that, so level 4 through level 15, you're looking at a total payout of 5%. So this is a total cumulative payout of 100%. Now, what you are about to see, though, is going to shock you. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not joking. I almost didn't show these numbers because of how powerful they are. Now, let me ask another question. How many of you out there, you can give me a number 2 in the chat if you've heard this. How many of you out there, either through us or through one of the presenters or through one of your leaders or one of the trainings that you've seen out there, have heard about the power of 3 or the power of 6 inside of our platform, right? The follow me system. There's a lot of people that talk about go out there and get 6 people and help them get 6 people, and that's the way they build it. Now, the reason why is because we showed the roadmap to $1 million, right? And that's why people go with the 6 that get 6. But let me ask you another question. Some of you have probably heard the 3 that get 3, right? The power of 3. That's what I'm going to go with today. I'm going to go with the power of 3. And the reason why is because I do think most people out there can find 3 people. And when you think about the pricing on the L3, like for the 100 Tron, we're talking about less than $3 US. So if anyone on here can tell me that you can't find 3 people to put in $3, you are probably in the wrong business, okay? And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just straight telling you, like, if you're putting effort in your business, you can do this absolutely because it's affordable worldwide, right? So I see a ton of number 2s in here. Thank you so much for participating. So let's get into this. And I'm gonna throw out a disclaimer. What you are about to see do look like some huge numbers. It is not indicative of what your business is going to look like. In fact, the one thing I can guarantee is no one's business is going to look exactly like what I'm about to show you. Okay, what it is showing is an illustration that is the power of 3, so you have a complete understanding. But you know, just like anything else, there's no guarantee of earnings unless you put effort in there. That's just the way business and life works. But let's go ahead and get this started, okay? So what I'm going to be showing you right this very second is the power of 3, starting with the 100 Tron level. Okay, 100 Tron level. Everyone got this. All this slide is showing is 100 Tron. It's not showing someone going all the way through. We're talking about the very, very first package on L3. We're talking about a $2.70 package right now in the United States. That's what we're looking at. I hope everybody gets that, all right? So the power of three, what does that mean? Well, what we're looking at right here is three that get three. So here you are, you start your business, you go out there and you find three people to work with you, right? Three people, that's it. So what you look at here is if you have three people and they each paid 100 Tron, that would be 300 Tron, right? Now, I already told you on your level one, what percentage do you earn? 20%. So if you have 300 Tron times 20%, you're looking at 60 Tron. This is not dollars, these are Tron, right? So 60 TRX, I mean, the math can't get any easier than that, all right? So it's very, very simple. We're gonna do it on level two just to make sure you completely understand. On level two, you help those three people that you personally sponsored go out there and get three people. So that would be a total of 9, right? Three that get three. Each one of them pay, you would get 10% of that. That's 90 Tron paid directly to you, okay? So that's level two. I'm not gonna do this on every level. I wanted you to get the concept of how it works. So here's why I say I almost didn't wanna show you these numbers, okay? As you start to build this three to get three to get three, and you go 15 levels deep, what we start looking at here is, I think that's 14 million people. Now, do I think that that's realistic? Well, I mean, I think anything is possible, okay? But I do think that that number of 14 million is going to be very, very challenging for anyone to get. Now, why am I telling you that? Well, because I want to be real with you, right? I want to be straight with you. Like, you know, this is an example, but what I want you to see here is what the true power is from an earnings potential. Folks, we are only talking about 100 Tron. Do you understand this? Like, I haven't even shown you any of the other packages. We're only looking at this $100 Tron package. So as you can see, if you got three that find three all the way down to 15 levels, what you're looking at is 71 million Tron. 71 million Tron, three that find three at the lowest level. I hope everybody's getting this. I mean, like, it's insane what this looks like. Let's go forward a little bit, okay? Let me show you the 1,000. Now, again, as you notice, I didn't go 100, 200. I'm not showing you every single one. I'm showing you some simple examples of if you find three that find three all the way down on specific levels, okay? So this one right here, same exact thing, power of three. We're looking at 1,000 Tron instead of 100 Tron. Still, what is that? I think that's like, is that $30? Not even $30, $27 to get started in this. You're looking at 717 million Tron, right? If you find three that find three all the way down. Now, I'll be sharing these slides and everything, okay? So don't worry if you're trying to take notes and stuff like this. We'll get this out. What I want you to see is the power of this. What if you only did 50% of this? What if you only did 10% of this, right? What would that look like for you and your family if you could only accomplish 10% of what I'm showing you? It would be life-changing. And we're only talking up to the 1,000 Tron right now. Let's go to 10,000. And if you remember, we actually have a 25,000 Tron, but I'm only going to go up to 10,000 because the numbers just get insanely big, and I don't even want to go down that road, okay? So again, three that get three, we're looking at 10,000 Tron. That is, I think that is package number 15, right? So there's still one more package above it, 25. I guess all you'd have to do is multiply these numbers by 1.5, and you could get that at 25,000. As you can see, it gets insane. But look at this. What is this? So if you did it, three that find three all the way down, just on the 10,000 Tron, that is what? Is that 7,174,453,500? I can't believe I haven't got that number right, but I did. The bottom line is it's stupid, right? I mean, that's the truth. It's insane amount of income. Here's what we're showing you how to do, okay? What this is what we call a game changer. And I honestly hate that term because it's so overused, especially in this industry. I don't like using it. But this is truly something that is going to separate us from everybody else out there, number one. And when you understand the power of this, and all of a sudden your light bulb comes on and say, wow, I can build inside of Lionshare, not just today, not just for the next 30 days while I recruit all my personal people and then go find something else. This is something that every single day you can get paid instantly and directly, not by just your efforts, not by the people just direct to you's effort, not even by those people directed to them. 15 levels of being able to do that. I want you to think about some of these organizations that you've seen built out there in multiple countries. Imagine getting a leader out there that is in Asia or something like that, that might bring in 50,000 people. What is that going to do for your income? What is that potential? It only takes a few of you. And if you're out there today and you're like, I don't know anyone in Asia, well, get to know some people, right? I mean, the bottom line is social media has broken down those boundaries where you can get out there and share this. So this is the numbers. Again, I have to say a million times over, there's no guarantee of this. This is not exactly the way your business is going to look, but my gosh, can you see the potential of what's going on here? What if you just taught people how to come through the first 5 boards, right? Maybe that's all you can personally afford. So that's all you tell your people to come through the first 5 boards, and you were able to accomplish that. I can't even imagine what that number is going to look at just based on the 100 that we saw. So with that being said, what I believe I showed you here today is something that is going to be monumental to your business. It's going to create a home and a place that network marketers worldwide, direct sellers worldwide are going to be flocking to what we're doing, because we're the first contract out there that not only takes care of some of that immediate gratification, but it also creates a platform now that you can work very deep, right? You can help hundreds of thousands of people instead of, a lot less than that, be able to achieve income and work together. Now you can be doing a meeting right where you're at here and not even know the person that you're about to be on a Zoom with, but you just know that, hey, they're down the line a little bit, but they've got this massive team. You understand what the game has changed to now. It's something that is just unbelievable. Now, I want to talk about.
Okay, I really hope you understand, and if you don't understand it, what you can understand through this whole thing is that there's money to be made. And you have to start with 200 Rand, or if you got a little bit more, 230, 50 Rand, you can start something that is going to change your life forever. Guys, this is the future. Tron Smart Contracts. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and that you can see. And I want to urge you, don't worry about understanding everybody or understanding everything. I mean, just get in and then we will teach you. We have got this training site where we got all kind of goodies that we're going to train you how to do this, how to do this. So everything is there. We've got support systems. We've got videos. I'm going to be your team leader. I'll be helping you, and I'll be the person that you can come to if you need help or you need assistance. I'm there. In order for you to do the business and do it, without problems. That's why we've got this training site, and I, as your team leader, will support you to also become successful. So, as I said, just to conclude, for 100 Rand, you can buy into this business, run it as a business, work it as a business, and you will be amazed about the amount of money that you can earn from this business. I thank you for listening to this video or watching this video, and I really hope to get a WhatsApp from you saying, I'm in, how do I start? Have a great day.